So this video is random bits, just what I found useful using the Fuji XM5 for the last couple of weeks. What accessories I found useful, a few settings that I found useful as well that I thought I'd just share with you. I'm back to work tomorrow, so I'm in wait mode with my ADHD, so I can't possibly do anything work related or think about going to work, hence I'm doing this. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's about a good work-life balance. Actually, you shouldn't be doing work at home. I don't mind that I'm in waiting mode. It's just a good job I haven't got anything else to do, because you know what that's like. So I would say my favourite accessories and things I found useful so far using the Fuji are the small wig thumb grip. I've used this every time I've been out with the camera, and it's just brilliant just for adding on that little bit of extra grip for you when taking photos. I have used the TT Artisan's 27mm lens most of the time when shooting. I do love the Viltrox, the 4.5, just for its size, making it really small, but I just find the autofocus isn't quite as good as on the TT Artisan's. Obviously, it's got the fixed aperture, and the Artisans, you're able to adjust the aperture. But this is a great lens, and the image quality is brilliant. Just suffers a little bit in the really bright light or the really low light. That's what you'd expect with fixed aperture. But otherwise, it is a really good lens, so I would recommend. The bigger grip, I've not actually used yet. I don't know whether I will or not. But one thought I did have is, actually, if you want to use your hot shoe for something else, such as a flash, you wouldn't be able to put the thumb grip on, then maybe this is where it will come into its own. Obviously, if you wanted to mount bigger lens at any point, or if you wanted to put indeed anything else like a mic or anything else on that hot shoe, then you could mount this instead of the thumb grip. Talking of flashes, this little guy is fantastic. Not used it much yet, but just to try it out, it is great for the price, which is something like 17 quid, which is so much cheaper than a lot of other brands. It fits on perfectly. It'd probably be really good for the Ricoh GR3 and 3X as well. It is really small, it gives out quite a punch, sort of short distance flashes or fill flashes, and 5 adjustable settings. Again, comes in a cool little carry case and to keep it protected, which is also quite nice. So those are the things that I've found so far really good. A couple of useful other things that I've found is setting the AFC mode, just adjust it in the custom setting. I'll put some screenshots on to show you how to do it. So go into the custom mode. And you can just make the focus a bit more responsive. Also, I set one of my custom buttons, C2, to just electronic shutter mode. This makes it silent shooting, because the shutter button is quite noisy with mechanical and electronical shutter on. So I thought that was quite good if you don't really want to draw attention to yourself when taking street photography. Just want to be silent and not really noticed. I also set the A mode to touch and shoot on the touch screen, which enables you then to hold your camera like this. So again, it might not be so noticeable that you're taking pictures, and then you can just use the touch screen to take point and shoot, to take photos. Also, if you have your clarity adjusted at all in the film simulations, it will take longer to be able to take another photo. So it just goes to storage. Again, I'll show you these in the snippet so you can see what I mean. So in C2, I also have clarity just set to 0, so it is a lot quicker and able to take photos in a more rapid succession. I think this is just useful bits and bobs to know. And as I say, it's just things that I've picked up on the way through trying. So please excuse the pyjamas. Like I say, I'm having a pyjama day because I'm back at work tomorrow and couldn't really be bothered to get dressed. But it's all good for the old mental health. Having a bit of a lazy old day. Another thing I would say is the 27mm is brittle. I can't remember one, the Fuji sensor. Obviously that equates to roughly 40.5 times. So I do feel that I could have benefited from a bit of a wider. So that's my next dilemma, is what lens to buy next. I want them all, but I can't afford them all and I can't buy them all. I'm really interested in I think it's the Artisans that are bringing out a 14mm. I think they have done for Sony. I also, for a different reason, it's not wider, but I really like the look of the 7 Artisans 35. It brings a sort of vintage feel, and that lens does, and I'm really interested in that. And also, I didn't buy the Fuji with the 15-45 kit lens. Maybe I regret that a little bit, but I'm so keen to get the camera. Impulse, that I bought it without the lens, and obviously got the other third-party lenses, as I say, as I traded in the Ricoh GR3. Do I regret that? Don't know, because I like the lenses I've got, so no, probably not, although it was a little bit impulsive. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you. Bye.